Morning John and chat.
Goat Farmer Coeasy by Michael_Doherty_fitness.
Morning, morning, morning. Good Wednesday morning. Is it
Bush
Wednesday
Cutter,
already?
good morning.
Seems like it's Wednesday already. Could be. Could be. How the hell are you guys? Did you enjoy your break from me yesterday? I enjoyed my break from me yesterday. Got a whole lot of fuck all done.
Goat Farmer Blueezy dance break.
Yasasis _ Bibas
I
hey.
think there's music. Can't hear it. Can't hear it. Oh yeah, that's her. Must be noisy in the shop already. There, turn that down a little bit. Should be there. Should be there. Woo. Hey, good morning. How you doing? Welcome to the shop. I am your extremely large host, John. We're going to be working on the giveaway knife for this month. We got to get that handle on today. We got to do it. We got to do it. We got to get it ready to go. The sheath is about ready to go. Additionally, I think we're going to do a resin cast as well today. Get that going. We're going to do a honeycomb with red and green. And then we're going to use white as its additional color. This is going to be for Chef Steve's up-and-coming cleaver. I'm hoping that the bandsaw blades will be in this week so we can go ahead and get the rest of that cleaver cut out. And we can go ahead and start making the cleaver. That'd be nice. That'd be real nice. Get them straightened up and heat treated and sent off. We'll have to make a sheath for both of them. And let's see, what else? I think I'm missing something. What am I missing? What am I missing? It'll come
Corey
to me.
Ash, quick hello. But about to leave to drop my wife's car off, so be gone for a bit.
Sounds good, Corey. So she gets to work from home today, and you get to travel, huh? It's good to see you, Corey. Well, who else we got in here? We got Bluesy, Bush Cutter, Sir Junk already? Man, Sir Junk, you're on early. Landlock, Silver, it's good to see you. Yasis Pivots.
Junk
And,
John
of
is
course,
the ticker symbol for
what
your
can I
coin
say?
called Fyro.
No, I don't have a coin, man. If I had a coin, it would be called Sin. S-I-I-N. I've asked you to set it up for me, but you just refuse.
Junk I mean yours a cash.
Zcash, yeah. One of the coins that I'm heavily invested in. Here lately, it's been XRP. XRP's been doing me right. Doing me right.
So a cash equals Fyro? Correct.
I have no idea. Is Zcash Fyro? I don't think so. Grinder, please. First I'm hearing of it. So here's our sheath. Sheath is looking good. It fits our knife blade nicely. We're going to be putting this handle on said knife today. We need to decide if the sanding on this guy is done or not. I think I'm going to do some hand sanding with him. Yeah.
Junk I hope you got BTC.
I traded in my BTC once it got high enough. My BTC is done. I have a little bit left, but it's dust, as they call it.
Junk hang on to it. BTC is months away from peaking a fake.
Good to know. It's good to know, Mr. Junk. We're going to go ahead and put a handle on this bad boy first. do not have a logo on there. Maybe that's what we need to do first. Well, let's see if my Cricut will let me in without having to log in. Lost something. What'd I just lose?
Junk John hole. Do you drill an exact 90-degree hole without a drill press? Junk how asterisk.
Beats the fuck out of me. Use a Dremel. Damn it! I tried clicking on something, then I lost something. I'm gonna figure out where the hell it went. Does it do that? Does it do that? Okay, now what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, Cricut. Cricut! Hopefully it won't require me to log in, but it's downloading an update. Always, what is it with these programs and pushing updates damn near constant? Like every week, they gotta push updates. And then when they push updates, they gotta install. And then require me to log in? Of course. Fucking dicks. We'll have to do that this afternoon then. And we're gonna go ahead and put the handle on anyway. We'll just etch afterwards. Don't usually like to do that, but sometimes you gotta do stuff you just don't like.
Corey Ashar, morning rush hour. 3 miles down the road will take me about 30 there and 30 back.
Bet your wife is super appreciative that you're doing it and not her.
Corey Ash dropping it off, so we both get to do it.
I understand why you didn't do it last night, man. If you knew it had to be there, you drop it off at night. That's what we do. You must live in like a big town.
Corey Ash cause I was at hockey practice for 3 hours last night. Lol.
Oh,
Corey
sure.
Ash Rawley is pretty big, yeah?
Is that where you're at? Oh, sure. Blame it on the hockey practice. I think I need to make a smaller blade just for little things.
Corey Ash, I'd rather interrupt my workday than try and squeeze in chores at night.
Oh yeah. Boss, thanks for that new promotion, but hey, I got other shit to do other than work. That sound about right?
Corey Ash, the beauty of working from home.
Right? That and loving what you do. You love what you do, you won't work a day in your life.
Corey Ash, love is a strong term.
Willie morning all.
You love the money.
Corey Ash, all right. Back in a bit.
You love working from home. Much love there. Morning, Willie. How you doing today, sir?
Junk, so I should become an alcoholic prostitute 'cause it's what I love.
If you want to do, don't recommend it. But your life.
Willie any better, and I could not stand
Live
it.
your life. Keep blowing out the resin here. Finally fixed my printer last night too. My printer got clogged up. I put in a PLA that's not wood based, and for whatever reason that shit got clogged faster than nothing. But I was able to finally get the poop bucket made last night. Now I think Carl's going to start working on some sheath design, not sheaths, blade protectors. As soon as the blade protectors are done, we'll get those knives mailed out to GCD. Okay. Let's see what kind of pins we're going to go with. I kind of want to go with dragons. If we got enough. Have enough? Three dragons right there. Okay. That'll work. Will work. And me going to the doctor yesterday was a complete waste of my fucking time. Go in, tell the doctor what
Willie
I need.
blade protectors needs to be the shape of a wiener.
I don't know about that. Agrees with me, then I leave. Wasted half my day. Half my day. Get that cleaned up. The real pain in the ass is going to be how close this is to the front. Hopefully, this right here is the reason why I went to a 3x6. So this is my old mold cast, and it's just over 5 inches. With that extra inch, that 6-inch mark, it gives me enough wiggle room that I can move it around a little bit. It causes a little bit more waste, but at least I can get the damn handle on. This one here, we're gonna have to thin it down pretty damn good. Which is fine. It'll be fine. Belt I got on there, 220. Gary really didn't fill up much with the rainwater from the other day. He filled up a little. My daughter is still not on the road yet. She should have been on the road 12 minutes ago. Nah, I don't think this handle's gonna work for us. Just too close to the hole for my liking. And I'll have to thin it down like super crazy. So. Bear Fan, you around yet? We need to pick something else. Need to pick something else. It was going to be a stretch. I knew that going into it. I don't like putting my pins right there that close to the edge. Just a personal preference. I mean, I could have left it as a block, but I just don't like that. Is what it is. Throw that away. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see what else we got. See what else we got. Gotta be something in here that'd be nice to use. Da da da. Yeah, I'm not seeing something. Well, I guess let's move on to resin casting. I know. Come back to this bad boy. Unfortunately, sometimes that's how it works. Base here. Make some space. If I understand correctly, Temperance is driving today. Going to Texas. Link up with GCD. Mr. Steve. If Steve himself. Have the puppers hang out together. So apparently I might have myself a mentor here pretty soon for business stuff. It's going to be interesting. Bye, kiddo. Drive safe. Try not to speed. Yeah, we know that's not going to happen. Couple cups. Need some honeycomb. Goodbye. Go. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else do I need? Oh yeah. Just in case some dice modes. We're only going to need about half of this, but a substantially large butt here. We'll have extra. First things first, we got to clean the aluminum honeycomb up. When they, I found out the hard way when they processed their aluminum, when they're making their aluminum, they coat it with some kind of oil. Probably some kind of machine oil in order to cut it a little bit more effectively. So, best way to deal with that oil is some 995 alcohol.
Doc Lemonly Fresh Disinfectant.
Yep. Something like that, Doc. Only bad thing about alcohol is it dries out your skin a lot too. So, fortunately, I hate my skin. So I don't mind. Otherwise, I'd be using a glove.
Blacksmith _ pop morning all.
What's up, Pops?
Doc, it's also a great way to figure out where cuts that you didn't know that you had on your hands, lol.
Thanks for the follow point service. Welcome to that hut. This mold was never used, but I loaned it to my buddy so he can make something out of it, and he left it in the sun. So the sun changed the color of the silicone. Didn't change the smell though. But brand new, never been used. This one's starting to get opaque. That means we've used it a few times. This one's probably getting pretty close to its last legs. All right, we need to get some red and we need to get some green. Red and green. Get some pearlescence too over here. Gold metallic, we don't need that. Red, red, red. You got one kind of red. If I can find the damn thing. Where are you, red? There you are. I'm gonna go with some emerald green and some blood red. Pearlescence as well. Pick up some mold release here. Try not to breathe that shit in. Thought I came over here for something else. What did I come over here for? Oh yeah. One last thing. My little carrying device. There. Let's get you guys in for your close-up. Lumilite is a 1-to-1 ratio. I use Lumilite Clear Slow. This is part B, obviously. Part A. We have 13 ounces that we need to make if we want to have dice. I'm going to shoot for about 14 ounces. Seven ounces of A. Bye. Have a good day. Love you. Nine, that's close enough to 7. Don't need that one little bit messing up our measurements. One little droplet. Now, 7 ounces of B, so our target number is 14. See how murky it is? To mix it until it's clear. Yo! Make sure our number's right. Good. Now we mix till it's clear. Air bubbles don't matter as much because of the way I'm doing it. If you were going to do a vacuum,
Willie, watch the magic happen.
then you should probably try to prevent as many bubbles as possible. But I use a pressure pot. The pressure pot typically crushes bubbles to the point where you can't see them with the naked eye. And make sure you scrape the sides because sometimes it likes to stick to the sidewall. Make like a little stand that one of these things can sit on. And you just mix while you're doing something else. Red is pretty overpowering. So I'm going to do a 2/3 ratio here. Green. Red. A little bit more green. I think this whole glass bottle bullshit. Bit of pearlescence in both. Give that nice little sparkle. That red.
Mrs. Rose, watching the live show. John Cena.
Morning, Carl.
Knife Maker Nate 32 morning everyone. Hi John.
What's up, Nate? Far green.
Knife Maker Nate 32, I got good news.
Good. What you got?
Robes morning, I'm on lunchtime lol.
Lunchtime. Lunch.
Knife
Lunch.
Maker Nate 32 start new job today, dear processing.
All right, here we go. Start with some green. Green being our base, right? What you're seeing is the churn process. The molds will pull from the middle to the outer edge and push the top to the middle. So it's conclaving in on itself. I call it the churn. I don't know what other people call it. Congrats on the new job, Nate.
Knife Maker Nate 32 thanks.
Do some dice.
Knife Maker Nate 32, how you been, John?
Fine. Almost a year older. 26 this year.
Knife Maker Nate 32 more like 88.
Like 4 times my age. Yeah. Back down here to our red and green. See how overpowering that red is? That's why we didn't use a whole lot of it. Not actually required, but I do like to go ahead and pop the bubbles. Now what we're going to do, some patterning to it. A little bit of chaos in my life. Honeycomb.
Knife Maker Nate 32, I like the colors.
Lock in those cells. The last of our green. Of our red. Fill them cells up. Okay. Got our dice mold over here. I'd like to hit them with a little torch too. Now the hard part. Where the hell did I put the doohickey that I put on top of that sucker? Should have found it before I started. But no. Why would we do something silly like that? Fortunately, I got a few minutes to work with here. Got a few minutes. Hey, found it.
Knife Maker Nate 32. My favorite color is the gunmetal color that I recently made.
Dude. Put the lid on that bad boy. Go ahead and fill in another one. We might have enough here to do this one. Pictures on the Discord? You didn't put any pictures, man. It didn't happen. Okay. Not quite enough to finish off that guy.
Knife Maker Nate 32. Oh, the reason why I left Discord is I had a bunch of stuff happened in my life. No disrespect to anyone or you.
You left the Discord?
Robes, egg and mayo sandwich today.
I actually turn off the notifications for people that leave the Discord. So I didn't even know you left. So you said something. And we had just enough.
Robes and a cherry yogurt from a local farmer.
Figure if people want to leave, then things happen. People's lives change. Okay. I want this one on the bottom because the mold itself is not doing as well as it could. Put it on the bottom is because the other one will lock in. Keep the lid on. I find that these molds over time, the lids start to give way.
Robes, hello Nate.
Egg Sammy, huh, Carl? There you go. All right, we'll take a look at this this evening. We should be able to demold and pop it out for our evening stream. Now the other thing about Discord is, man, there's so many of them out there. It's hard to keep track of them all. I usually see a sizable exodus. Well, when I used to watch
Robes, though it's getting close to being all used up, I guess.
the exodus. I don't see that anymore since I turned it off. Especially when I start doing a lot of notifications. Ah. Pressure pot is underway. So yeah, no harm, no foul. Nate, do what you gotta do, baby. What's underway? What's getting all used up? Carl, you can start the sheaths or the blade guards. I put a new roll of black on there yesterday. I didn't actually realize I had a whole roll of black. He actually gave me Byron gave me a whole roll of black PLA. It's like $20 right there, man. But the reason he gave it to me is the wheel itself
I know
was
John
busted.
just like to be honest.
It was busted. His shit was busted. And it turns out he said his wife busted it, which actually gave me an idea. Now the spool. So the
Robes, it's already finished.
Oh, you already ran it and finished it? Oh, okay. We'll check it in a bit then. I'll check it in a bit. And if it works well, then what we'll do is we'll make multiples of them. Make the multiples.
Robes, I think the plate need wiping down with something to remove grease. Corey Ashback.
No grease on it.
Willie, are the spools fixable?
No. She busted it like halfway through, so it's kind of weird. But
Robes,
it led me
sorry,
to...
I am buffering to hell.
It led me to thinking of something of a new 3D print. A snappable spool. Seems like a good idea in case you break one of the spools. But, I don't know. Man, as long as it doesn't spin super fast, it'll be fine on my little printer. I tell you, it was kind of a pain in the ass clearing it yesterday. I had to take the whole thing out. I did notice that the tips that I bought are literally just the tips. So I think I'm going to return them. Apparently there's like a heat sink and everything else to those tips, and I don't even know how to get the old tip out, much less trading them out. So I think what I'll do is I'll order the whole heat sink tip contraption for the X1 Mini.
Goat Farmer Blue Easy, just the tip.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so that was our resin cast. That was a red and a green. We're going to combine that with a white liner, and we're going to make that the hilt of our cleaver. We have one more resin cast that we're going to do. So we're going to, that resin cast is literally going to be just the hilt of the blade, of the handle, sorry. And the front part is going to be a pearlescence and clear with money. I'm going to desecrate some cash to put in there.
Silver allegedly.
No, really going to do it. I got to go down to the bank to get the bill though. That I'm going to use. I mean, I could do a dollar bill fairly quick, fairly easy, no problem. But what I'm going to use is a $2 bill. $2 bills are still in circulation. They are an actual currency. The only problem is you got to go to the bank to get them. I'm going to grab some $2 bills. We're going to confetti it. Probably Friday. Friday is my plan. Confetti it on stream. I think what we'll do is we'll make it into slivers so you can kind of still see it. See the cash.
Corey Ash want to blow someone's mind. Bring a $2 bill to a cashier somewhere. That young person will call their manager over about the fake money. Lol.
Yep. Yep.
I've done it.
You know, the best part about it is, though, is when you go out to eat and you tip them a $2 bill and it's well under the 10% value of the tip, you know, or whatever it is they want now. They want like 25% shit, man. I mean, they get a wage plus they get their tips, but you give them a $2 bill and you get the cool factor. It's like, oh, wow, I haven't seen one of them in forever. So they're not as pissed off about not getting their full 150% or whatever the fuck they want. Exclamation point play if you have not entered. Now's a great time to do so. We have not ran it yet. Exclamation point play. There we go. We're going. I done forgot.
Corey Ash not ran it yet. It's over an hour. Lol.
Yeah, right. Exclamation point play. Jump in there. It's the first one for the day. Ready, ready, ready. Everybody in that wants to be in? Your chance of some SiiN's coin or a ticket. Here we go. 10 seconds. Good luck. Good luck. Oop, Hudez is our huckleberry. Morning, Hud. Doc's off to a roaring start. So is Pops down there. This is the one that doesn't matter if you're first. It matters how good your shot is when you're last, as long as you beat the flame. There's Jesus. There's jet engines. Hey, we haven't gone to the left in a long time. What's the time we're going to the right? Taking the shot. Silver. Silver's up there first so far. There we go, Hud. You gonna take it? You gonna take it? Oh, dang it, Hud. Too high, too high. Looks like Silver is the winner. Congrats, Silver. Good shot. Not exactly a bullseye, but it'll work. Next up is Carl, and then we got Bazinga. Bazinga!
Congrats.
Darkest Nights GG at Silver.
All right, Silver, you know the rules. Exclamation point risk it, exclamation point ticket. There it is.
Hey, you've got it! You've got the last golden ticket! The kids found the last golden ticket!
Good job. Silver. Grinder, please.
Corey Ash some tool bag wants a call instead of an email, so of curfew.
The call, because he doesn't want a record of the conversation. No record.
Robes, this buffering is killing me. Lol.
Then stop doing it. Don't you work for an internet company? Should let them know that your connection is not working real well today. Straight up ask them why their shit's broke.
Robes know a phone data and usage verification company.
Close enough. Still worked. Water's nice and cold though.
Corey Ash guy says he wants to talk. I tell him okay, call. And I'm sitting here waiting. I'm on the edge of not answering if he does eventually call.
Maybe he wants you to call him.
Corey Ash, how much of my time can you waste? Turd. Corey
What's
Ash,
that?
and he wants to call me and talk about an email that he should be answering. Not me.
You could send him an email. Say, okay, I'm able to do a telephone conference with you on December 18th at 6 o'clock. Does that work for you? It's the a.m. That way it's in the calendar. Feeling crowded over here. Watching a news thing this morning, and one of the things on there was about Elon Musk and his new rocket. I'm standing next to the president, of course. He looks like he was bored. But next to the president was a 4-star general. Donald Trump, he had a hat on. Some other staffers behind him had hats on. You know who didn't have a fucking hat on? Outside. 4-star fucking general. Actually against the uniform. UCMJ. Soldiers supposed to have cover. Unless they're in a combat situation. I don't think watching a rocket really fucking counts. If anything, he should have had a hard hat on. Could not believe it, man. What in the hell has the military come to? Damn general doesn't even wear his hat.
Koresh, don't be like that. He just flirting. Playing a little hard to get.
It's also called a power trip, Mr. Junk. The dude is reminding Corey that his time's more valuable than Corey's time is. So politics.
Junk okay. Thought it was exultation.
Ooh, Gary is cold this morning. We're just working it on up. I think our belt is about done already. Take a look where we're at, though. Still plenty to do. We're going to take it all the way up. Blade edge is still a little thicker than I like it. It'll thin down once we move to the 120 grit, though. It's thicker than my stubby nail. It'll be all right. I'm going to take a break real quick, though. Go inside, use the restroom. Exclamation point play if you have not entered. Now's a great time to do so. Oh, Lord, my fingers are cold. Spinners are code. Code.
Junk wonder why chili 8 makes men's nipples hard. There's like zero biological function for that.
Alright, exclamation point play. I will be back here in a moment.
Here.
Be right back. All right. I have returned. And exclamation point play if you have not entered. Now's a great time to do so. We'll take a look at some of these guards that were made up. Fly! Get your balls on the track. Come on now. How can we roll your balls around if you don't throw them out there? Let's do it. Let's do it. 10 seconds starting now. 5 seconds. Here we go. Here we go. Who's going to get our doubler? Commander Wolf. Following the commander. The commander is holding a pretty decent position. Doing too bad. Oh, loop-de-looped. Bush cutter's on his ass. Ooh. Pretty good. Still part of the front part of the pack. What is that? That one doesn't even have a name. Is that the pace setting button right there? Everybody's ahead of the pace setter except Commander Wolf now. Ooh, another loop-de-loop. Question is this a murder track?
Junk, is this a boost map?
Funnel. None of them are boost maps. No boost allowed. Right down the middle. The chunk. Push backwards.
Junk up.
Zinga! Pushing up front. Commander Wolf, what are you doing, man? I swear, it's like
Doc winner chicken
want to
dinner.
be in the back. Will you make some progress, Commander Wolf? What the fuck, dude? You're just sitting there spinning right there in the middle. Doing nothing. Come on, find the hole, Commander. Bazinga is taking first place. Congrats, Bazinga. Oh, Jesus, Commander Wolf.
CMDR Wolf, I'm lost.
What the fuck, man? You're like one of them little old men that gets confused driving a car that really shouldn't be driving a car in an intersection. You start there doing circles. At the end of the intersection. Like, oh my God, I don't know which way to go. But, you know, misery
CMDR
likes
Wolf
company.
Can't find the hole. Story of my life.
Burned up. Congrats, Bazinga. Bazinga! I think that's your first win. So you need to do an exclamation point risk it or an exclamation point ticket in chat. Exclamation point risk it or exclamation point ticket, please.
HUD has one. I have been stuck there as well.
If you do exclamation point risk it, it'll get you anywhere between 100 and 7,500 SiiN's coin ticket to get you a ticket for the monthly
Doc,
night
we just
giveaway.
witnessed a murder. Someone call the
You've got
cops.
the last golden ticket. The kids found the last golden ticket.
Just witnessed. Yeah. Yeah, it happens. Happens, Doc. Congrats, Bazinga. Bazinga. G! Grinder, please. All right. Exclamation point play for the next one. Next time we take a break. If you do not know how my giveaways work, we do them at the end of the month, typically between 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock Central Standard Time. If you are not a holder of the dibs or a VIP on Ko-fi, you must be here if your name is drawn. You get dibs by using channel points. And that's good for the entire month. So if you are not able to be here, if you win it, you will still win the knife, as opposed to me skipping and moving on to the next person. So this is the brand new one that Carl was talking about that he did. Carl, one thing I noticed about this is the hole was really wide, but I got down there fast enough before it started cooling. So I was able to pinch it a little bit to make it closed. Plus it boogered up there on the end. That one is really nice and thin though, that's for sure, especially if it works. We're gonna test it on a knife. Somebody's got some dibs. My alert did not tell me who. All right, so we got a couple different ones. I'm gonna check out here.
Leopard LW, howdy all.
What's up, Leopard? How are you today, sir? This here is the first one that Carl made. Doesn't tend to hold real well. It's not bad. It just doesn't hold real well. What you know good, Leopard? You having a good day? Get
Leopard LW just working.
a light flame.
Leopard LW paperwork, contracts, comms. Diode, that is not how you smoke that, John.
Really?
Corey Ash OK, back.
Back, Corey. Did your dude finally call you? Maybe doing that way was not the right way to do it.
Diode got my heat treat oven yesterday, John. Local.
Nice. What was the verdict on the Beta 3?
Corey Ash, he did. And I still think he's a tool. Lol.
Diode, what are those blade covers? Junkie, new
Yeah.
BTC all-time high set today.
Corey Ash looks a little dangerous getting those on.
Diode, the Beta
Yeah.
3 is nice. It is essentially unused and has a lot of new attachments from Bader. Sitting in a huge box.
Okay.
Diode, where do you get the blade covers?
I made them. Well, Carl made them. If I heat them up. So how much did he say he wanted for it? You said you were going to check in on it for me. And get back to me on it. Did you forget about me, Dio? You forgot about me, didn't you?
Corey
Yeah,
Ash,
he
maybe Dio
forgot.
decided he wanted it.
No, I would not be surprised. Yeah, I'm not liking this one too much. I mean, it's on there, but it's not really on there. You know what I mean? Oh. So this is the
Princess
brand new
Marceline,
one.
I love the caption on your live, gives me American Psycho vibes.
Thanks, Princess.
Diode, the dude who originally bought the Bader, had a stroke. Sold it to this dude who was going to be a knife maker and then never even fired it up. Junk add sticky tape? Diode, he is asking 2,250 but would take less.
$2,250. Good Lord. Oh, I like this one.
Junk expensive.
It's on there. That one will work. I wanted an alternative. Can you send me some pictures? Did you take pictures, Diode, of all the attachments and everything? I am interested in it.
Princess Marceline, sorry I haven't been on lately. Saturday I went to my grandma's cremation ceremony. I wanted to give myself some time to breathe and grieve.
You know, it's always a good thing.
Diode, I took pics and will send them to you.
Did you tell him that you got somebody that's interested in it? And to hold it for him? Do you like that one? I'm pulling a little hard on there.
Comic at Princess _ Marceline 123.
Do you like that? Carl, are you on lunch still? Like that one. I like that one. That one's nice. That'll protect the blade. I just need something for transport. The only thing I don't like about this one is it was a little wide. So I had to, while the pressure plate was still warm with it on there, I had to close the gaps a little bit. I might be able to get to a point where I can just heat it up and it'll be nice. This one here is a lot thicker. Takes up more material. That one is like a super snug fit. Oh yeah, I like that one too. That one's real nice. Especially for the Nikiri. The thicker ones like this though, makes it hard to bend the front around a tip. But since this one here is high enough, it actually will take care of the Nikiri all the way. Seems like it's a little loose, but not bad. Very tall. You like that one?
Princess Marceline around the tip lol, that's what she said. Sorry, I'm
This
very
one
immature
here.
lol, rolling on the floor laughing.
This one I really don't like. This one was actually wood. Maybe that's why I didn't like it, is because it was made with our wood filament. You just send those pictures, Dio?
Diode messages sent. Don't bother messaging the seller, that is posted by a relative. I can get you the contact info.
Let's see here.
Corey Ash probably needs some regular plastic for that.
Well, it was definitely fired up. You can tell by the wheels.
Diode, the grinder is 3-phase. VFD in the pics.
Definitely used, man. Most definitely used. I'm not really sure what I'm looking at here in the box, though.
Diode, the box is all the attachment he bought but never unpackaged.
Not sure what I'm looking at here.
Diode, you can ask for more pics from him.
Oh, I'm asking from you.
Diode, former Navy. 24 years. SEAL for a time.
It definitely has a platen. It looks like it's in pieces. Straight up looks like it's in pieces, dude. Flat platen wheels have been used really well, so those need to be replaced.
Diode, it was shipped from TX. Never put together.
He never put it together, maybe, but whoever had it beforehand used it.
Diode, right. Diode, I am just telling you what I know.
I hope it'll turn on. If he's never even tried to turn it on. That's... What the hell is that? Is that a small wheel attachment? Oh, that's one of those ones. Okay. That one's got like a little mini flat.
Diode, he has 220 in his shop. He could power it up.
Did he power it up for you? Cool, man. Thanks for the pics, brother. Appreciate the pics.
Diode, I had him run the kill for me.
That is a well-used Beta 3.
Double S Loco, happy peak of the week Wednesday, John. Working so, lurk.
It's double loco.
Diode, no. I didn't ask him to.
I miss you already.
Belt splitter. He's got one of those wheels. So he's got an 8-inch serrated wheel.
Corey Ash, if it's not even put together, he might not have any idea what to do with it.
Yeah, it's definitely in pieces. It's definitely in pieces. Hey, Dial, thank you for them pictures, man. Appreciate it. It is definitely well used. So like this part here, these wires, they're all missing from the VFD. I don't even know if he has the bar on the back. I think whoever had it before probably moved the VFD to another location. This part here is missing, but it's in the box. And so his spring arm here is looking funny. You can tell that it's really used just because of that. I mean, that's a well-used wheel right there, right? Same with the aluminum front wheels. These things should have ridges on them, and they don't. His Platinum doesn't actually have...
Diode, he knows what to do with it. He is a firearm maker. But he couldn't forge where he is and it stayed in the box.
A glass Platinum. So either it came off or he uses something else for it. He does have a, it doesn't look like he has a small wheel attachment on there. He has the 8-inch variant of one of these. I've never actually used my wheel. That's why there's so much dust on it.
Mike, maybe he did more convex grinds.
This is a 10-inch, and his is serrated.
Diode O.
But his is an 8-inch.
We have heat treated the Sandvik and no warp on the first two knives. But we are using straightening plates. I will see what I can do with it as well.
Cool. Well, I'm glad you're putting it to use, Diode. It's about $500 worth of steel there. Glad it's not being wasted. Glad